Congratulations. You certainly played the kind of tough, physical game you wanted to play.
Yeah, well, we did that, and obviously we're a lot smarter than we were there in Game 5. That discipline was key. And then we took a couple penalties there at the end, which were just unfortunate penalties there, but our PK stepped up huge. And obviously the story tonight was the way Flower played. It was, I think the whole team was a little upset by the way he was treated there after Game 5, and we gave him no help there in Detroit. I think everyone took that a little personally. We knew he'd bounce back and play great for us. He set the tone right from the start for us.
Can you get a sense of how your goalkeeper is playing? He had 3 really big saves on Zetterberg in the first period, really the only 3 they got the entire period.
Yeah, I mean, the shots were 12-3, but you could have easily argued that their 3 shots were the best shots or best opportunities there. I remember that first one, that 3-on-2 on Zetterberg, where he tried to go high on him there was huge. And it's just like the Washington game. He makes that save on Ovechkin there early on. It just gives the whole bench a boost there, and you know he's in it right from the start. So guys played with confidence. I thought we had a really, really good first period.
How tough is it to kill in essence, back-to-back penalties? It's difficult enough to do one in that kind of circumstance, but back-to-back, does it fatigue you more than anything else?
Yeah, well, they had a lot of zone time there too. But yeah, I thought we did a really good job. Obviously, penalty kill wasn't great in Detroit, but it was. I mean, we were down a man so much there. I think 9 times or something in Detroit, and if anything, maybe it was a good thing for us because we went over a lot of video today, tightened things up, and maybe that was a good thing for us. But obviously, there, yeah, it was. Not a lot of penalties all game, and then those came at crucial times, just unfortunate calls there. But I thought the PK did a really good job.
Turns out you have 3 goaltenders. You have Flower, you have Garana, you have Rob Scuderi, who made 4 saves on his own.
Yeah, I mean, that last one, we had a really good view from the bench with his foot. It was a little reminiscent of that Jersey game when Eats got that one this year. But yeah, I mean, it was huge. I thought we had a lot of block shots here tonight. Everyone was sacrificing their body, and like that one early on with Sikora there, second period. I think obviously a guy who hasn't been in the lineup much, little things like that really got the bench going, you know. Seems like a small thing, maybe from the stands if you're watching, but just little things like that really got the bench going here tonight. I thought it was a really good team effort from everybody.
And you took a nasty elbow to the head. That's part of it to win a game like this. How do you feel going into the 7th and deciding game in their rink?
That'll feel fine tomorrow, you know. It's yeah, I mean, I thought the referees did a really good job. It was yeah, there was the elbow on me and then the stick on Scuderi, but those guys can't see everything. We understand that. You just got to kind of go with it, and you can't let that frustrate you. But yeah, it was a great team win here. We got a couple days off here, and we knew going into the series we'd have to win at least 1 game in Detroit. So that's the opportunity we have here.
4 chances to win 1 game. That's all you have to do. Thanks, Brooks.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Stan.
Okay.
Stan.
All right, Rob, thank you. You had 2 Robs here talking to Rob Scuderi.
No, I just, like I said, you know, it's a team effort. We're focused on Game 7. I mean, we wanted to win tonight to give ourselves a chance to play Game 7. So, you know, it's we enjoyed it for a minute after the game, but we're focused on Friday and trying to get ourselves a Stanley Cup.
In a best lifetime, did you ever play goaltender, Rob? Did you ever put on the pads?
No, I didn't. Like I said, I was pretty fortunate. I've been watching one of the best guys in the game do it for the last few years, so I picked up a few lessons from him.
Tell me about the last few seconds.
It was just crazy. Just a bunch of guys in front of the net. They're great at putting the puck to the net, getting into an area, and like I said, just was fortunate to go down and get a piece of it.
Were you afraid of clasping the puck and getting the penalty shot? I mean, did that thought cross your mind?
Yeah, it's natural. It's natural to want to put your hand on a puck in a dangerous situation because your stick's kind of incapacitated at the time. But you know, lucky for me, I kind of resisted the urge and just kind of held my shin guard down as hard as I could, and hopefully it was under there.
You've tied the series. Do you feel like you've reestablished, the club has reestablished its worthiness to win the cup now after Game 5?
Yeah, you know, we had a bad game. They don't hand out the Stanley Cup after 3 games. That's what we were saying to ourselves. And, you know, whether you lose, you know, 3-1 or 10-zip, it's still just 1 game in the series. So we came back, we won tonight, and we gave ourselves a chance for the cup.
Thank you, Rob. Once again, back in the Penguin locker room with Tyler Kennedy. Every time we talk to you, score a big goal, or every time you score a big goal, we talk to you. I'm not sure which is first.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. You know, I'm just excited to get the goal and help the team win.
that second goal, it seemed like that's what you need to break the dam loose, although they did come back and obviously make it 2-1. Is it a difficult balance, Tyler, you want to press for another one, but you don't want to make a mistake that leaves you vulnerable defensively?
Yeah, for sure. We want to keep it simple, but you still want to get on them. You don't want to sit back because, they take advantage of guys, teams that sit back. So we want to stay on our toes and just keep it simple.
How was the game plan different tonight than maybe it was in the last game?
It wasn't too much. We made a couple adjustments, but, we came in here, we had a lot of faith in each other, and we just wanted to play our game.
There's been so much talk about Zetterberg on Sid and Dotsuk now back and Gino. Was it time for the third line to make the difference, given that you guys got both goals?
I think we're getting a lot of I guess we're getting a lot of help from other the guys on the team. It's just not me and Stalzy. Guys are chipping in other ways, and it's just great to get 2 goals.
Do you feel that your line had its best game of the series?
Yeah, I thought we played well. Stalzy and Cookie, they really stepped it up. They were playing well. They're making, good plays, and I just kind of fed off those guys.
What was the mentality after Game 5 and going to this game tonight? Were you somewhat embarrassed by your performance? Did that serve as a motivating factor for tonight?
Well, we weren't happy how we played. We thought our emotions got a little involved in the game, but we leave that behind and you got to move on, and I think that's what we did.
Speaking of moving on, you've got to go into a rink. You haven't won there. As they say, you get 4 chances to win 1 game. Do you feel better about your chances having won tonight going back to Detroit?
Yeah, for sure. I think, we got to win one of them. I think we've won there this year before, and, we got to go in there and, everyone's got to help pull the rope, and that's what we're going to have to do to be successful. They have a great team, but we got to stick together and play well.
Last thing for you. I'm sure as a kid you dreamed about hoisting the cup. Is it so close now that you can actually feel it?
Yeah, I try not to think about it because I won't sleep at night, but, it's there, and, I just got to let things happen and, try not to worry about it.
Thanks, TK. Good luck Friday.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Pascal Dupuis with us. Pascal, was the game plan significantly different tonight than it was going into Game 5 or any of the other games?
No, not at all. We just executed better tonight, and we played like a desperate hockey team. You're against the wall, so we played a good game. We stuck to our system, and that's the way we're going to have to play in Game 7 over there.
When you're facing an elimination game, is it different mentally when you go in? Do you feel extra pressure? Do you feel extra desperation?
Yeah, but it carries you. You do feel the extra pressure, like you said. It's either you pack your bag, you go home, or you pack your bag, you play the Game 7. Every dream of a hockey player playing a Game 7 in the Stanley Cup Final.
You've been in Peter Sikora's position at points throughout this playoff season. When the bench sees someone like him going down to block a shot and playing physically, and does it provide a lift for the bench?
It does. You see a guy like that coming back in the lineup. He's known to be a shooter, a goal scorer, and he plays a physical, and he lays down in front of pucks. You know what? It shows a lot. It shows that the guy wants to win, and it's great. It gives us a big lift on the bench too.
We've seen that no team has been able to grab momentum. They won the first 2. Everybody wrote you off. You won the next 2. Everybody thought Detroit was done. Then Game 5, now Game 6. Do you feel, however, that you have momentum having won Game 6?
You know what? It's the Stanley Cup Finals. It's a Game 7. Anything can happen, and obviously we feel like we have the momentum right now. We played a good game tonight, and we showed them again that we're not going to be rolled over. They played a good game. They're a good hockey team, but we're going there Game 7, and why not?
It's a hockey player's dream to win it in a Game 7 and skate with that thing at some point. We hope we get to see that Friday night. Thanks, Pascal.
Thank you.
All right, Pascal.